What's up, Health Pirates? Starting my morning off with a beautiful, look, there's the ocean, beautiful little backwards sunrise stroll. If your destination is in front of you, but the sun's behind you, you got to turn around. The sun's more important. And then you can use your sixth sense to just know if there's anything in your surroundings. You can have fast reflexes. But seriously, it's a way to train using sound, peripheral vision, as like being aware of these things, not just walking mindlessly, but being aware of your surroundings. That's one of the things that we were taught in the Marine Corps. Situational awareness at all times. Just being mindful. And walking backwards is fun. Plus it works the calves. It's good for the knees. Good for the knees. So right now we're going to get some coffee. The Laguna Coffee Company, my favorite one I found so far. They have what's called a super bullet. So it's coffee with ghee and collagen, superfood creamer. Shout out to Laird Hamilton for creating a great brand. And just enjoying the scenery. This is such a beautiful area. And there she is. The beautiful sun. You down for some hill sprints? It's important to practice all different types of training, especially ones like running that are so primal to our human nature and needed for survival. And it's definitely something that I have not been practicing as much. So running and hill sprints will definitely now be a more consistent part of my routine. Not because I like them. I surely don't enjoy running. Gives me flashbacks from my Marine Corps days. But guess what? We do it anyways. Focus on that nasal breathing. Ketones also help. I had ketones this morning. See if this guy gets it. He's out here chopping, as Dave Robinson would say. Chopping, just getting it done. Chops. I noticed myself before I started to record that sprinting video that I was like, I should sprint right now, but I'm not ready to sprint. Like, I didn't dress to sprint because I knew I'd get hot and sweaty, and I don't want to be hot and sweaty. But then I would say, you know, if I heard somebody else give that excuse after they told me that they wanted to do something, but then they immediately put some reason why they can't do it, I would say that's bullshit. Just go do that thing. So I was like, yeah, I'm not, I mean, I kind of am. You're always dressed to run, but meaning I just didn't want to get all sweaty. But here we are, no excuses. Let's get it done. Another thing I love about Laguna is they just have a bunch of little cute things like this, like Ladybug Village. Are you kidding me? Bunch of mermaids and dwarfs just eat mushrooms all day and hang out and love each other in the enchanted chair. Like, it's so cute. And there's little things like this all over the place. We got the coffee and we got the view. I swear life feels so much better when I spend my days with you. God, that was way too long wearing foot prisons. All right, for breakfast today, it was a hard decision, but I opted for the ocean view and sunrise. And what we got for a little pre-workout breakfast some oatmeal, vanilla oatmeal with raspberries, shilajit, ketones. This breakfast is such a perfect combo before a morning workout. You got the quick digesting carbs in here with the oatmeal, raspberries, taste delicious, and the ketone IQ, energy, stamina, shilajit. Combine those three with sunlight, boost dopamine, serotonin, go down there and ground, move your body. Best thing you could possibly do for yourself. This is an example of how I strengthen myself and how I love myself on the weekends. We don't have weekends in the Captain's Lifestyle. We do not weaken. We have strength ends. It's what a lot of people do on the weekends. Sleep in late, ruin their sleeping patterns, stay out late, drinking, poison. Alcohol poisons your brain and body. A vicious cycle. Wake up tired on Monday. Captains don't do that. We strengthen on the weekends. Use the strength ends to our advantage to get ahead of where we were last week. Keep moving forward. That rocket fuel, baby. What you put into your body today is the foundation for who you become tomorrow. That's why I fuel with Ketone IQ from HVMN. They're redefining the limits of human performance, metabolism, and longevity. I use Ketone IQ before every podcast to keep my mind sharp and clear. Head over to hvmn.com and use code CaptainMorgan_20 to get yours today. Back to the show. All right, made myself a little picnic action, carrying down my ammo cans to fill with sand for the beach workout. Look at this beautiful little walk. And yes, check this out. Guy code. You're only ever allowed to make one trip. Real men only ever make one trip. Anything more, and you're allowed to make fun of him and be made fun of, and no complaining. One trip only. Oh, look at this. This is incredible. Face yourself. So look at this, super simple beach workout hack. If you have access to ammo cans, sometimes you can find them online for sale. Just fill them with sand. Fill them with sand, play around. All right, doing a little suitcase carry. The objective of this, walk backwards so you guys can see in the sun. The objective of this is to keep your core as stable as possible, to not allow the side that the weight is on to shift your balance or to pull you a direction, but just to walk normally, and you're resisting that with your core and obliques. And for this one, the slower you walk, the better. So don't rush through this, really feel it, slow, steady, stable. And even there, I was walking too fast, and still I'm walking too fast. For this weight, this is not a challenge for me, it's light. So the lighter the weight, the slower you walk. The heavier the weight, the heavier you're gonna wanna walk. So maintain your form, nice stable core, breathing the entire time. See where you feel the tension. Is it in your obliques? Maybe it's in your grip, in your fingers, in your shoulder. Actually, yeah, you know what? We're doing these backwards from now on. Whew. Yeah, this is nice. Much prefer walking backwards to forwards. For this weight, and in the sand, it's much more of a challenge. All right, now we're gonna get in some ammo can thrusters. When you're doing ammo can thrusters or press of any kind, make sure that the handle is pointed away from you, so that way you don't come up and bust your chin. All right, time to work. I don't think I recorded it. Put my GoPro on my head, thought I turned it on, but I don't think it recorded any of it, but just did like 4 laps to the sides of the beach and back carrying the ammo cans. I wish I would have got it, because there's this scene where there was this mom and her 2 kids. Beautiful mom, beautiful kids. They look like pure Scandinavian. I was running by them and the kids were looking at me carrying the ammo cans, and I was like, I didn't say it to them, but like in my head I was like, I'm doing this for them. Like, yes, exercise is great for the body, for your body, and what I was doing that running for, that wasn't for me. That was for the collective. That was for the just in case, because when the just in case comes, I'll be ready. And Aquaman emerges. All right, for a little post-workout meal, starting off with some oysters. Oysters are loaded with zinc, which is fantastic for the immune system. Testosterone. Dudes, oysters are one of the best foods you can have. You gotta boost that T, especially after you deplete it. You gotta replenish those minerals. And oysters are the highest zinc containing food. Perfect for a date night. They're also high in omega-3s, good for overall health and wellness, good source of protein. So right now I'm having 4 oysters a day because Whole Foods runs a deal every Friday. 12 oysters for 12 bucks, $1 per oyster, that's half off. So every Friday I make a trip to Whole Foods, get myself 24 oysters, 2 dozen for 24 bucks. And I eat oysters every single day. And if you have access to the beach, oysters on the beach just hit different. It just feels right, you know? Beach workout, shuck and slonk some oysters. That's how it's supposed to be. And for those of you who have never shucked and slonked an oyster, you want to get yourself a shucker, don't just use a regular knife. Invest in an actual oyster shucker. You're gonna grab the oyster firmly in your palm, stick the shucker into the little butthole of the oyster there, get it in deep, right in the crevasse, and then I like to put my finger on the tip here to control it, and it's just slow, steady pressure, gripping hard with your fingers to make sure you don't slip, and then just a little rotation back and forth in the butthole of the oyster, and you want to make sure that you don't slip and stab yourself like I did. So slow, steady pressure until you feel it pop, and then a lot of times they'll squirt all over you. Get your hand a little wet, they like being penetrated, and then you just run the shucker across the top, slicing it off from the shell. You can discard that, and then take the shucker, get on the inside right here, make sure all the meat is disconnected from the shell, and then if you'd like, you can put on some hot sauce, lemon juice, etc. Some people cook them, but I just like to slonk them raw. So cheers. And then to wash it down, we've got a little whey protein shake with some raw milk and organic maple syrup for those carbs. Replenish the glycogen. That's tasty. All right, I noticed during my workout all this fucking trash on the beach, so now I'm doing a little cleanup walk, pick up all this shit. Do your part to keep our beaches clean and our whole entire planet clean. After all, it is our home. Avoid single-use plastics, avoid plastics as much as possible. Get biodegradable, compostable. Look for sustainable brands. Fuck straws. You know, I actually interviewed the marine biologist who pulled the straw out of the turtle's nose, that famous viral video. Well, I was gonna stay down here and have a little reading and journaling session, but decided to rain on my parade, so we're gonna pack up. All right, for second breakfast, cooked up some bacon, cooking the organic root vegetable hash browns in the bacon grease. Then we're gonna get some eggs, of course. All right, final recipe. We're going with a little bit of melty, crispy cheese in there. Gosh, that looks delicious. Already ate all the bacon, but then we'll grill up some eggs in there, leave the yolks just a little bit runny. Check this out. Look what I found at a little local shop here. Tea and turmeric. This is handmade from, I forget which country she said it was, but some country in Africa. I think it was like Zimbabwe or something like that. But yeah, handmade, super nice. And then in there, I've got my special salt. Check this out. It says hot black lava salt from Hawaii. Solar evaporated sea salt, activated charcoal, organic cayenne peppers, and Hawaiian chili flakes. All right, for the toppings, we got some organic chipotle pepper sauce. Get a little kick to it. Some organic ketchup, just a bit, because I like my food saucy. Oh yeah, that egg yolk nice and runny in there. That's how we like it. All right, taste test, here we go. Cheesy hash and eggs. Melted crispy cheese, the egg yolk. I'm out here enjoying the afternoon sun and some homemade gluten-free chocolate chip banana bread. Not homemade by me. No, I didn't make this. Shout out to my neighbor, Elo. It's delicious. Just finished recording the sleep Q&A episode. I asked you guys what questions you have around sleep. That episode will be live. Check it out. And for dinner, look at this. Bison steak on the grill. Woo. So I'm gonna eat this delicious, delectable slab of meat. Edit this, put it out, and enjoy what life has to offer. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, let me know in the comments. I do read them. Love hearing your guys' feedback. And until next time, live the Captain's Lifestyle. Peace and love y'all.